Good to have you here. Other than being my friend and an influencer, I'm actually curious, and I want to ask you this. I know that you started from Vine, and I know that maybe boosted your popularity in the beginning, and now maybe you're more on Instagram and Snapchat. And but I want to know, how did you start and why did you start?
Okay.
And then I'll ask you a second question.
All right. So I was sat at home, just a regular day, just as any other day, and it was the time that the Miley Cyrus video came out, the one on the wrecking ball. So I was bored, had nothing to do at all. So I thought, why not make a spoof out of that video? So next thing you know, I grab an exercise ball, and I'm on my swing, swinging topless to the wrecking ball video. My mom walks in, she's like, Sherif, what on earth are you doing? I'm like, I'm making a video. So I start getting phone calls from my friends like, what the hell was that? I'm like, what's wrong? They're like, that was so funny. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Okay. As long as you like it, then that's great. Yeah. So that's how it all started.
And it started with a Vine, correct?
Yeah, it did.
And do you think there was a big change when you came to Instagram?
I believe that the Arab community in general are more on Instagram than Vine. Vine, the United States, people in the States are more on Vine, but in the Arab community, they're more on Instagram. That's why I moved to Instagram.
Okay, and like I know that you moved recently to Dubai. Mm-hmm. How do you feel this change? Has it added to you? Has it changed your approach to social media? What has this changed?
It definitely changed a lot. Moving here was a big change. First, getting into the Emirati culture, learning a lot about them, and the comedy
we're
here.
We're teaching you now a little.
Yeah, you guys are teaching me a lot of stuff about the culture. The comedy here is similar, but there are a lot of differences as well.
Yes. Do you think it's less flexible here when it comes to comedy? I know in Egypt it's very.
I believe it is a little bit less flexible. Yeah, you're right.
And how, like now today, this is a platform for Arab social media leaders, right? I can ask you, of course, the general question of how do you feel, but I want to know, like, personally, like a real specific answer on what do you think of a platform like this, other than the beautiful answers that we always hear, but you personally, how do you see it?
A platform like this is amazing. It just the thought that it gives recognition to people who do these Instagram videos, whether it's comedy, whether it's political, whatever it is, they're giving us the recognition that nobody really gives us. And coming from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, of course, himself is.
I think
huge.
It was a really good opportunity that he actually came and supported the first.
Yeah, definitely. No one really expected him to show up, but then when he came, everyone was surprised.
That's the vibe.
It shows how much he really supports social media.
And I mean, a lot of people will ask you maybe this question. What is your message from social media? Do you have a message or no? You just like to keep it random?
I have a bunch of messages. First message, of course, is because I started with comedy. So the whole point of my videos is to make people laugh, turn their days around. When someone's having a bad day, because I get a lot of these comments. They come to my page. They're like, I was having a terrible day, but I saw your videos and they changed my mood. They made me happy. So that's the first thing. Second thing is I like targeting people to show them that there's more to life than just the everyday routines that they do.
Yes.
Every day going out, same routine, weekend. Go out, see the country. The first time I came to Dubai, first month, I knew Dubai was all about the high life and everything, cars, fashion, etc., buildings, but I wanted to see more. So I went to this place called Hatta, and I went there, and it was mountains and natural waters. It was beautiful. I took a video there and posted it on my Instagram. I had people commenting on my Instagram that they've been living in Dubai for 20 years, and in the 3 months that I've been living in Dubai, I've seen more of Dubai than they have.
Yeah.
Because they don't go out and explore. They've been living in this city, but they don't really know the jewels that are in this city.
Yes.
So that's what I try to encourage people to do, to actually go out and see more stuff and do more stuff.
I think you're doing it pretty well.
I try.
I think a lot of the young generation looking at your page would get that vibe, whether it's a simple night out or it's an adventure or traveling. And I think we need a lot of that nowadays. And it seems what I feel is you're true to yourself of what you portray. So whether it's your sense of humor, whether of where you like to travel. So I think as long as you stay true to that,
exactly,
it's a big plus.
These days, a lot of people always worry about what is this person going to think? What is that person going to think? If I wear this, will this guy like this? Will this girl like this?
Yes.
How do I look in front of the people? they think too much about that. People don't just live day by day and simply. Just do whatever you like, do whatever makes you happy, do whatever pleases you. Don't worry much about what other people think. And that makes you really happy.
True. Well, I'm glad we pulled through this interview. I thought we were
without a single laugh.
I thought we were gonna.
I'm holding it in so hard there right now.
Anyways, it's lovely to try to interview you formally.
This is too formal for us, Anas.
Thank you.
Just because the cameras are rolling.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So much.